Hi, this is Jessica. Welcome to Smom's Lifestyle, here to encourage, uplift, and inspire you. Today, you'll be listening to Healing of a Broken Heart is Possible. Get the right tools for when you want to speed up the process and feel better faster. This post is all about the process of healing of a broken heart using self-care, quotes that hit hard and feel good, get real advice from the perspectives of women actually in the healing process, words of affirmation, and easy self-care ideas for helping you along your healing journey. Table of contents. Healing of a broken heart feels hard. Heartbreak is a part of life. Simple and easy self-care tips for inner peace. Simple and easy self-care tips for feeling hopeful. Moment of advice. Things which can bring tranquility in you. Love your own self first. Be happy being you. Simple and easy self-care tips for emotional self-care. Affirmations for healing. Quotes that hit hard and make you feel good. Part 1. Healing of a broken heart feels hard. Healing a broken heart feels hard. You thought you found your knight in shining armor, your one and only love. For many reasons, only known to you, and maybe unknown to you, the relationship ended and it feels that you have been left in a million pieces. Pieces that you will have to find a way to pick up and put back together. Some days are good. Some days are okay. And some days are hard. Even feels impossible some days. However, healing from a broken heart is possible. Life can cause unexpected twists and turns, headaches, confusion, disappointments. Sometimes the unexpected leaves you with a broken heart. Your heart is broken. Your broken heart is not forever. It's a season, a journey, a process to learn from the mistakes of the past and correct as you move forward towards your happiness, your peace, your purpose. Your rear view is not the current view, and you can heal a broken heart with time. 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time. Healing your heart first begins with a decision of acknowledgement that yes, I am hurting at this moment. However, I am willing to put in the work. I am willing to reach out for help when I need it. I am willing to accept that my broken heart is not forever and I can heal. Sometimes even remembering to have a childlike outlook can help you in your broken heart healing journey. I have a 1-year-old daughter who loves to watch Sesame Street. She loves herself some Elmo and Abby. As I am busy doing laundry and cooking in the kitchen, I overheard a valuable lesson, not just for kids, but it applies to life. Elmo had a problem. His friend Abby says to him, "What do we say when there's a problem? I wonder, what if? Let's try." Sesame Street isn't just for kids these days. As grown-ups with challenges, we forget to break it down to its simplest form, especially when we're feeling heartbroken. Healing of a broken heart is sometimes all in your perspective. What feels like a broken heart left in a million pieces needs an Elmo and Abby strategy. I wonder, what if? Let's try. So what does healing from a broken heart look like? Healing from a broken heart looks like taking daily, small steps in a positive direction. So let's try. Remember that during this sensitive time, one of the most important things that you can do for yourself when you are healing your heart is self-care. Set aside time every day for doing something that makes you feel good and positive. Self-care is the most underrated and overlooked actions that women can and should do, whether you are brokenhearted or not. Whenever you ignore your needs for self-care, it can find a way to leak out in the other areas of your life and in numerous ways. You can become irritated and rude. You may feel mentally foggy, have very little to no energy or drive to do much. You may even blow things out of proportion, and rational thinking goes straight out the window. A broken heart has a tendency to be quite a challenge on your physical, emotional, and mental wellness. So, it is even more important to level up your self-care. Intentionally recharge your battery often and fill up your self-care tank over and over. Self-care is important. Your healing of your heart is strongly dependent on this. Quote, take time to make your soul happy. End quote. A broken heart does not mean you are broken. The crack is there to let the light in. Part 2. Heartbreak is a part of life. Relationships play a significant role in everyone's life. But yes, heartbreaks are also a part of life. It is a universal experience that does not come alone in your life. It brings stress, anxiety, sometimes depression, and also trauma sometimes. Despite doing your best, you are the one who is suffering right now. Everything which is happening around you is happening for a reason, and everything takes time. Nothing will go right or wrong overnight. If things are worsening right now, don't be afraid. They will be good one day. The sunshine is over the horizon. So work to rise above the storm, and you will see the sunshine. There's no specific time frame for healing because each person heals at their own time and in their own time. Find solace and peace in knowing that surely and eventually one day you will feel good. Speak that and believe that. Write it down and post it on the mirror. In the meantime, you just have to follow some of the basic tips to keep going on the pathway of healing and bringing you inner peace. Simple and easy self-care tips for inner peace. Number 1, be gentle with yourself and commit to baby steps as you heal. Number 2, volunteer for one less thing. Use your power to say N-O, no, or right now, because it's necessary. Number 3, drop nightly overtime and leave work 2 times a week on time. Number 4, take short walks at least 3 times a week to get outside and get fresh air, especially during times of feeling overwhelmed. Number 5, meditating for 10 to 20 minutes. Number 6, use essential oils for diffusing. There are a variety of oils such as lavender and sweet orange that are known for their vibrant, calming, and energizing effects. Plant Therapy is a great selection that I love and is a brand that I trust and use in my home. Give yourself time to heal from a challenge you've been dealt. Letting go of hurt doesn't happen overnight. It happens in slow steps forward, plus a few steps backwards at times. Be gentle and patient to yourself. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to join the Smom's Lifestyle community. Start creating the life you want and feel good while you do it too. Join at www.blogs.smomslife.com, or you can join at www.smomslife.com. Now, let's get back to the post. Are you feeling hopeless? Don't lose hope. You've got this. As long as there's life, you are not done. There's a famous quote by Keanu Reeves: falling in love and having a relationship are 2 different things. Life is exactly like this. You can fall in love with anybody who you feel is near to your soul. But yes, there are times when they prove you wrong. This is not your fault. If they are not the missing part of your soul, there's no need to try to force it to be your missing link. Doing so will lead you on a longer path to heal, and you will find yourself dragging unnecessary baggage around. Baggage that you will have feeling as though you're dragging a stubborn horse that doesn't want to move. You will do yourself a disservice. Just understand the fact that they are not meant for you, and you are going to find an amazing soul very soon who will be there with you through thick and thin. You are deserving of love. You are deserving of real, true love that makes you feel good. If it hurts, it isn't love. A person that is going to support you unconditionally. Keep your morale high. Keep your morale high. This is just a relationship that was not meant to be. Not a failed life. Moment of advice: healing a broken heart. I know this journey you are about to embark on is scary because you don't know what to expect. You have so many questions. How am I going to make it without him on my own? How am I going to provide for my child when I can't even provide for myself? How will I ever get through this? I know these are just a few of the questions running through your mind. I want to give you some advice through this process. You will go through so many emotions: sadness, fear, anger, confusion, loneliness, despair, loss of self, numbness, emptiness, rejection, abandonment, feelings of him and feelings like you hate him. Some of these feelings and emotions will be very intense. It's intense because divorce is the breakup, and you're literally ripping apart two souls that were once one. It's okay. It's normal. It's part of the grieving process. Remember to breathe and allow yourself to feel. Don't try to sweep it under the rug. Be honest with yourself and get therapy. This will give you the tools to learn how to cope with these emotions so you don't become bitter and resentful. From an anonymous mom in healing. Simple and easy self-care tips for feeling hopeful. Number 1, practice deep breathing. Close your eyes and slow your breathing to a steady rhythm. And slowly exhale. Number 2, begin journaling, writing and focusing on your successes in life, big or small. Revise the way you talk to yourself and speak words of encouragement and positivity. It's essential. Think of what you would say to a friend and say these things to yourself. Number 4, do one thing at a time. Devote all your focus on that activity. Slow and intentional living. Number 5, give yourself the opportunity to try something new. It could be the key to rekindling interest in your life. Quote, journal writing, when it becomes a ritual for transformation, is not only life-changing, but life-expanding. By Jen Williamson. Things which can bring peace and tranquility in you. Are you lacking peace in life? Don't let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Dalai Lama. There are different things which you can do that bring peace in anyone's life, especially if you are a woman. It can be a little difficult for you to manage inner peace in your life because you are already tiring yourself and taking care of the other people you love. Remember that while it is all necessary, don't lose your own self in this everyday battle. Quote, rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. End quote. Available for immediate download at www.smomslife.com. Love your own self first. Your soul, your body, and mind are the things that have the maximum right to your life. If you cannot take care of these properly, I have to tell you, you cannot love or take care of any of your loved ones. Self-love is not wrong. It is essential. And remember, if you cannot love yourself, you cannot love people around you. Some steps which you can put in place and take in this regard. Put yourself on the calendar. Schedule me time on a daily basis for the amazing person that you see in the mirror. Read your favorite books. Never wait for someone to make you happy. Date yourself. Get cute. Take yourself out. Watch your favorite movies again and again. Do things that make you happy. Learn to admire yourself, your hard work, and your efforts. Don't minimize them. Respect your needs and desires. Don't be ashamed. Quote, "You've got this." Available for immediate download on www.smomslife.com. Advice from a mom in healing. I know you feel like you've lost your way and don't know where to begin to pick up the pieces in your life. There will be days you feel like you don't know who you are anymore. Just know you will get through this. You will make it through. Even when you feel like giving up, be strong for your daughter. Pray, pray, and pray. Pray for strength and guidance. As hard as it might be, you need to forgive him. Forgiveness isn't for him. It's for you. It's a decision you must make in order to prevent this from poisoning your heart and turning it cold. Take it one day at a time and sometimes 1 minute at a time. I know the hurt is so intense. It's paralyzing and feels like you'll never get over it. Just don't make the mistake of creating unhealthy habits to try to numb the pain. You'll only make matters worse. It has the same grieving process as if a loved one died. The only difference is the body is walking around, so it's difficult. You must seek a good therapist to find healthy ways of coping and how to move beyond this in a healthy way. From an anonymous mom in healing. Be happy being you. Don't try to become someone you are not. Don't try to be what you are not. If you are nervous, be nervous. If you are shy, be shy. It's cute. Adriana Lima. Last but not least, to achieve inner peace and heal your soul and heart, don't ever try to be or pretend like someone or something you are not, because it will only have the reverse effect. It will bring pain and brokenness instead of healing and wholeness. Don't search for anything except peace. Try to calm the mind. Everything else will come on its own. Beba Hari Das. Questions to ask yourself. Are you happy with your life? Have you ever made yourself a priority? Are you wasting your love and life on ungrateful people? If you have a chance to stop and look back, would you be happy? If the answer to any of these questions is no, then remember, right now the time is in your hands. Quote, "This is the beginning of anything you want." By Unknown. Healing a Broken Heart Affirmations. You can do anything as long as you prepare your mindset. You prepare your mindset by speaking words of encouragement to yourself. Speak life to yourself. No words of "I can't do this," "You will never get better," or "I will never love again." None of that kind of talk. Instead, replace the negative thoughts when they come, and they will come, with words of affirmation. Use these for examples. Simple and easy self-care tips for emotional self-care. Affirmations for healing. Repeat these words of affirmation to yourself to build positivity, confidence, and replace negative thoughts. I will allow myself to move slowly through this healing journey and take my time. I will lean into my emotions no matter how uncomfortable they may feel. Emotional releases are good for me and will help in my healing. I will remember to be gentle with myself today. I will always allow myself to take time for me and practice self-care. It's okay if all I do today is just breathe, because this takes time. I know that healing is not a one and done kind of thing. I accept my good days and my bad days as they come. My feelings are real. My feelings are valid. My feelings always matter. I am allowed and will put myself first and prioritize my needs. No matter what anyone says, I am always worthy of deep and unconditional love. I love and accept myself for exactly the person I am right now and who I will become. I will allow myself to accept and receive love from myself and others. I will show compassion for myself today and always. I am far stronger than I realize. I will get through this. Moment of advice: healing from a broken heart. Don't try and date because you are very, very vulnerable. That's the worst mistake you'll ever make. You need to surround yourself with loving family and friends who can give you the emotional support to get through this. Stay away from men right now. Don't allow for this situation to make you feel not good enough and cause you to develop self-esteem issues. You need to create self-declarations and place them all over your room to remind yourself you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. God will never give another person the power to ruin you unless you let them. Only you can control what you choose to believe. Just because another person is too stupid to see your value doesn't mean you aren't worthy. From an anonymous mom in healing. You'll survive and you will come out on the other side. Trust God and the process. If you enjoyed this, please remember to join Smom's Lifestyle Community, here to create the life you want and feel good while you're doing it too. Quotes that hit hard and make you feel good. Number 1, don't be afraid of what life throws at you. Crush them and throw back glitter, baby. Number 2, always remember to fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. By Robert Morley. Number 3, self-care isn't selfish, it is necessary. Number 4, a broken heart is just the growing pains necessary so you can love more completely when the real thing comes along. J.S.B. Morse. Number 5, you must make a decision that you are going to move on. It won't happen automatically. You will have to rise up and say, I don't care how hard this is. I don't care how disappointed I am. I'm not going to let this get the best of me. I'm moving on with my life. Joel Osteen. Be the love that you never received. From Unknown. When you are healing a broken heart, the only thing you want is for the emotional hurt to stop. You have to remember the healing process is different for everyone. There is one important fact that you will need to keep in mind. What is that? Keep in mind that healing a broken heart takes time. Healing your heart takes self-love and patience with yourself. Healing your heart is a journey to commit to taking care of your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul. Nurture your heart by listening to your heart. Give your heart the self-care that it needs to heal. The self-care may include reaching out for professional counseling and therapy services. Give your heart and your mind the mental and emotional support it needs. Healing your heart, sometimes it takes a heartbreak to shake us awake and help us see we are worth so much more than we're settling for. By Mandy Hale. You can download my free self-care guide and ebook for 7 days of ideas, activities, and support while you're in the healing process using self-care. Self-care is essential to healing. You can download at www.blogs.smomslife.com. You can also email me at hello.smomslife.com. Thanks for listening. I hope that you were encouraged, motivated, and uplifted. Remember to subscribe to the Be Happy Smom's Lifestyle channel. There's music inspiration, words of encouragement, small tips of self-care, fun moments with me and my children, and lots of more. So remember, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.